and 'tis the season for crisp mornings, fall color, and it's that time for family photos. And it feels like everyone is just booking sessions right now to get that perfect pic for their holiday cards. But as most parents know, getting everyone to cooperate can be stressful. Here with some great ways to help you get that picture-perfect family photo is Jeanine Bobenmoyer, Chief Mom Officer at the CityMoms. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we got it right. It is time to get our pictures together.
Yeah.
And when you have multiple, well, even one, but when you have multiple little ones and you're trying to get everyone to match, trying to get everyone between nap times and their snacks, it could be a lot.
It can be a lot. And we're definitely, we're thinking about holiday cards. We're also thinking about holiday gifts. So
True.
you're like, the pressure is on. The pressure is here.
Yes, but I feel like it's a good labor of love because you need the picture for your kids and, to have the memories. And of course you need it for your cards and all the things you're doing this year. So
absolutely.
It's worth all the effort.
It is. It definitely is. And fall's a gorgeous time to get your photos done. Obviously, we've got some changing colors, a lot of different vignettes that you can look at doing. So this is a great time of year.
Okay, you have some ideas for us.
I do, yeah. So the first we wanted to talk about is just a few basic tips for you. And it's to be booking right now because photographers are going to be filling up really fast. So if you have that photographer that you love to work with, I know we have a family photographer we love, get on their calendar right now as soon as possible.
Okay.
Now, if they are booked up, that's okay. Make sure that you're asking for their cancellation list.
Ooh.
Or a lot of photographers also offer mini sessions. So that's where they would do maybe just a quick 15-minute kind of like photo burst on location somewhere.
Okay.
So you're getting less imagery with something like that, but normally it's just a little bit easier to kind of scoot in with your schedule.
You really just need, at least one, but you really just need one good photo.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
If you can get a few extra, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So what if your favorite photographer isn't available, or maybe you're even on a budget right now, and so don't want to pay that?
Well, don't hesitate to do photos at home. That's the other nice thing is often some of those costs that are coming in with a photographer is the license that they need to be shooting at a location. So maybe check with your photographer, see if they're open to doing photos with you at home. Oftentimes you'll find your family's a lot more comfortable in their own place than they are somewhere just kind of on display.
Nice.
But if your photographer is also not available or you're even wanting to go a little bit more deeper on something a little more budget friendly, take your own photos. Why not?
Yeah.
Setting up a tripod. A lot of us look at your camera phone that you have available now. The features on today's camera phones significantly better than they used to be.
Yeah, and you paid a lot for that phone, so you might want to try to use it anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so what do people wear? That's the biggest thing.
It is. That's literally the number one question that we are getting on our City Moms community right now is from moms that are like, okay, I'm going to show you a bunch of outfits. Which ones should we do? So a few tips for you here. The first one is you want to be thinking kind of as a palette instead of trying to be really matchy-matchy.
Oh, yeah.
So fall, we're often seeing neutrals. I brought with me today just some ideas for you.
Yes.
So
matchy-matchy was like the 90s.
Yes.
This is not the 90s.
Right, exactly. So what we've done here is we've picked a palette that's pretty neutral. So we've got kind of these creams, and then we've got kind of those tans that we're pulling in here.
Okay, I see it.
We're using an accent color such as blue. So what I have here is a kind of look for a family that has a mom and a dad, and then two boys and a girl. So our youngest that we have, she's going in kind of just this cute little cream dress. And you can kind of see these gold shoes that she has that we've picked for her. And that's going to be playing off kind of that khaki look and feel.
Okay.
And then we're sort of bringing that through even a little bit more. So for middle child, kind of that younger brother, we've got, again, that ivory color. We're bringing in that pop of blue for him.
Yes.
And then we're kind of pulling this through. Now,
I like that accent color. Every dad is going to have something blue in their closet.
Yes, every dad will. So I snagged this out of my husband's closet today. So he's going with something a solid blue. Now, what I do want to say is you can bring in a little pattern if you'd like.
Okay.
But when you're doing that, so let's say dad is maybe kind of thinking something in a little rust and a cream, and then mom's got maybe a little kind of like cream and blue. What you're going to do and what your photographer will always do is place those two patterns on the outside. So all the neutrals are going to stay kind of in the middle and it doesn't feel as busy.
Okay.
So not as clashed.
I love it. And I love that, again, we're trying to use things that are already in our closet or items that we can go run to a local store and grab real quick for, 10, 15, 20 bucks.
Absolutely.
We're not trying to break the bank.
Exactly.
Especially not right before holiday season when we're supposed to be buying gifts.
Absolutely. Yeah, and one last last mention that we'll have, you said, grab out of your closet. Another great thing to keep in mind is you do have some great pieces in your closet. It is absolutely fine. You don't need something that is going to be like brand new. And on top of that, if the color palette is in kind of that same family, because you'll see that this dress is white, but we've got creams here.
Yes.
Don't forget, a lot of photographers are using edits and kind of filters. You won't even notice that the shades are ever so slightly different.
Especially once you put those filters on.
Absolutely.
I mean, that makes all the difference too.
Yeah.
Jeanine, this is great.
Oh, good.
All these
so
tips
glad.
are great. This is great.